Effects of a baseball hitting a player on the head. How head traumas occur. Damage to the brain can happen by focal impact, which is when the brain is directly hit by an object, such as a baseball. The brain is surrounded by fluid in the skull, which protects it under normal circumstances. Because the brain is floating in liquid, when a baseball moving at high speeds comes in contact with your head, causing it to snap back, your head eventually stops moving, but your brain keeps going. Your brain can slide and hit a wall of the skull, causing bruising and damage to the brain.
Injuries to the brain. Traumatic brain injury is a brain dysfunction caused by an outside force, usually a violent blow to the head. There are many different effects and injuries that can be a result after being hit by a baseball pitch in the head. They can lead to permanent disability, mental impairment, and even death. Different injuries are contusion, which is a bruise on the brain that can lead to swelling, hematoma, which is bleeding in the brain, sometimes with a fracture. Pieces of the bone can cut into the brain and cause this.
Info on concussions. Concussions are a common head injury caused by a blunt force trauma. They can cause swelling from the impact on the brain that can lead to swelling and even possible bleeding. Concussions can also alter brain function, such as balance, memory, and concentration. Concussions can, but do not always, result in unconsciousness, and because of this, many people do not realize that they have a concussion. Full recovery from a concussion is possible if one simply rests and stays out of any activities for a period of time. Effect on a player's ability. Some players have had a noticeable change to their stat line following an injury caused by being hit in the head that resulted in time on the disabled list. This could be caused by both psychological and physical factors. If a player moves out of the way of an inside pitch that they would have hit before, it gives the pitcher a point to exploit to get them out easier. David Wright has had a noticeable drop-off in batting average since he was hit in the head and got a concussion in 2009. David Wright's pre-concussion career batting average was .309, and since then it has been .285.
Since 1950, helmets have been progressed and effective enough to prevent concussions, skull fractures, as well as deaths. The helmet of the MLB, as represented by Rawlings, contains a carbon fiber shell that is drastically stronger and thinner than previous designs and products. Anthropometric data, or the measurement of the human body to maximize human interaction and the use of a product, is incorporated to assure concentrated safety as well as a decrease in head trauma. Many design considerations and aspects are included in the necessary production of a safe and effective product.